Welcome to selfdiscoverywisdom.com, formerly known as Self-Discovery Media. On these podcasts, you're going to hear people who speak from the heart. They've taken the journey in life. Many things have happened to them, but they've changed it to happening for them. And in their strength, their courage, they've discovered their abilities and their wisdom, and they are now sharing it here with you. Do enjoy each show. We bring it to you with love and knowing that it's going to help you on your journey of life. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of Sarah's View of Life, right here on selfdiscoverywisdom.com. I'm your host, Sarah Troy. Well, transitions. I do many a show and interview many people on transitions, and I am in one myself. I am about to move in about 4 weeks. I am going to be moving from one city to another, finally to my own home, which my beautiful daughter and her husband have bought me. So I'm closer to them to help with the babies, and they're there to look after me in my 18 years. Perfect situation. But what does that mean? Of course, what it means is so much work before we get there. If any of you have moved, you know exactly what I mean. Now, I have been living here in this wonderful apartment with this wonderful 90-year-old Audrey for a few years now, but I came here temporarily. And a few years ago, I bought in some furniture, and there isn't a square inch because I only have 2 rooms. And I have to move all of this, and then I have to move my stuff that's in storage from one city across the water to the new house. So can I say that I am so looking forward to moving into the new home, but I am not looking forward to the move itself. I have moved hundreds of times. I don't know how many times and places I've lived in. The fact that I have lived here for the last 5.5 years is extraordinary because normally 3 years is my record, and then off I go. I did live in one house raising the children for 17 years, and that was a record for me. Otherwise, it's generally around 3. And many a time, if I've been in transition, I have lived in places for 3, moved 3 or 4 times in 1 year. Yes, I'm a bit of explorer, always kind of looking for something that's got the vibe. I am going to miss this beautiful city of Victoria. It is really wonderful. We're right on the cusp of the water. And when you go along to the water, you see that sun glistening down on it, people out on their bikes, children playing, kites flying, gliders out there in the wind, doggies chasing sticks. It's just so wonderful. No, we don't quite have the same thing in kind of an area like that in Nanaimo, where I'm moving to, but we have lots and lots and lots and lots of lakes and different type of waterfront, but still one where people gather and have fun. And there's beautiful children's playground there, which I know my grandkids are going to absolutely love me taking them to. So yes, I have a wonderful future aligned for me. But in the meantime, what do I have to do now? Apart from packing and sorting and arranging someone to move me from both places, I can't lift anymore. I just, body won't allow me to do too much. There's no way I can do it myself. So I'm busy looking, and of course, being a pensioner, they say, oh, seniors thing, only $1,500. Well, if you look at what I've got, it's not that big a deal, but they jack up $40 an hour for gas. That is daylight robbery, right? So I do this route from Victoria to Nanaimo a great deal. I know how much it costs, and that is just ripping people off. So yes, we do have to be aware, don't we? As I am looking for people to move me, I'm realizing how the prices change from 900 to 1,500 to more. Oh, we're specialists, we're this and that. And yes, it's a seniors rate. Yeah, I'm not quite sure that is true. But in the end, I'm going to hire someone who can drive a truck and a couple of people to help load it up, and I'll load it up too, and stuff it to the brim and take it down there, offload it, and then have a couple of days of sorting out before I go to the mainland to grab all the other stuff. But I know that by mid-May, I should be in my home somewhat settled. Still a lot to do, but everything will be there. And of course, mid-May is the next book. It's Mission 262 book that I am in. 262 authors. Each one has contributed a kind of a page. And it's a book of inspirations and a book of illuminations from 262 women on what our mission is in life. And that is going to be like a cocktail book. Put it on the table, pick it up, read somebody's page that day. And I'm very honored to be a part of it. But that will be my fourth book this year. So, of course, just a reminder in case you didn't know, I have my own book, Sarah's View of Life to Soul Living. It's spiritual reflections and stories and a journey to heart and soul loving. This is my memoir, my reflections on my life as I see it. And this book is obviously on Amazon, on all of the Amazon plays. But this is the book that I'm behind, Our Forgotten Children book, 15 authors, including myself, each contributing what we need to change around the raising of our children, and that if we do not change the system, we're in trouble. And 15 wonderful people, experts, parents, people who work with children, people who just are very children advocates, and it's all about that support in here. And of course, it's a fundraiser book as well, because all the money, the proceeds gets divvied out amongst the authors and goes to the organizations that are supporting children, which is great. Then, of course, which I don't have the book yet because the soft cover, the paperback isn't out yet, is Dare to Live Fearlessly, which I contributed a chapter into that too. All of these books can be found on my page if you just go to selfdiscoverywisdom.com or orchardofwisdom.org under About Sarah Troy. You will see all the books there. And of course, I'm putting it out on my shows every week as well. It's very, very gratifying to be a part of something like this. And I knew that 2024 was going to be an extraordinary year. And for me, look at it, 4 books in 5 months. An article has just come out of me in a magazine. I'm obviously being on quite a number of other people's podcasts. I am still getting, I don't know how many shows I've done already, but quite a number of shows I've already done right here on selfdiscoverywisdom.com. And I knew it was going to be a positive year for change. Now, for me, most certainly, absolutely huge. It is the books. It is the moving into my own home. It is setting out onto a new structure of life because I will be working around my children, my beautiful grandchildren as well, being closer to them, helping out, having them a couple of days a week, and then working the other days on my shows and books. Yes, there is another book to come out. And starting in May, I will be collecting names of coaches that want to be in the next book and their whole platform of what it entails. And it would be very, very strict on this one. This last one was a philanthropy book. And I realized that sometimes it's like herding cats to herd authors. So in this next one, it's a paid platform by the contributors, by the authors, but it is coaching your self-discovery, where I will have a pile of coaches in there, each one of them sharing their expertise and helping you in your discovery of self. And that is a book that I hope to come out by the fall. And then by Christmas, I would like the next book to be out, Our Forgotten Seniors. If this interests you anywhere along the line that you think you're a coach that you'd like to be in the book, details will be coming out in May, and the cost and everything else and the details. Or if you wish to be in the Forgotten Seniors book, then you just reach out to me at selfdiscoverywisdom@gmail.com. selfdiscoverywisdom@gmail.com, and you put in interested in coaching book or seniors book. Next year, we will come out again with our Forgotten Children book 2. I'm hoping to do 3 books a year. Now, it's not just books. All of these books have come about through podcasting, hearing the illumination, knowing that it needed to be extended in its conversation through the books. And of course, when I do these books, there is a summit with all of the authors. Each author is interviewed separately on the chapter as well as the Y show. They have become part of the author's mentors. And it's a whole big platform. And of course, coming up, which is being delayed just because of me moving, but coming up will be the audio book, and also then Ask the Author. So when you've read the chapter and there's an author that you want to ask a question, there'll be a paid platform, just a small amount, for you to come in and speak to the author and learn more about what their expertise is and how they can help you on that particular topic. It has been delayed, I'm sorry, because of the move. I can only take on so much, and I'm trying to do my very best here. But this year has truly been a year, a gift. I knew Dragon Year was really wonderful. We're in the year of 8, numerology 8. We're in 444 something as well. It's a really good cosmic year for change. So if you are in the process of wanting to change something, this is the year to do it. This is the year to step forth. Now, of course, everything that I am just doing and done is something that I've been wanting for a long time. And I had to seed, and water and wait for it to be, ready to come. You might only have a year of seeding, but what you need to do is really look at your seeds and go, if these grow, what are they going to grow into? And is it truly what I want? So it's a good time to really look at your seeds and go, look at them at full growth. And is it what you want? And then once you plant those seeds, don't forget to water and nurture them, but be patient. Let them grow in their own time. Every day you look at them and nurture them and water them and give them love. And as they grow, the universe picks up that feeling, picks up that nurturing, and will bring you what you need on your next phase of life. So don't expect it all at once or Amazon delivery 24 hours later. It will happen when it's meant to happen, how it's meant to happen, with whom it's meant to happen with. This was a long lesson that I had to learn. I was impatient. I wanted everything to happen now because I saw it. Let's get going. And I've learned to become the tortoise and calm down and pay attention, one step in front of the other. Even when I get given a whole load of stuff at once, what has to give in order for me to pay attention on this, because this is important, so that then I can come back to the other and give that its full attention as well. So if you're only seeding this year, this is the time to truly look honestly from the inside out, not the outside in, not the outside in. If you're wanting something for recognition or for glory or for money or for power, those seeds won't grow. And if they do grow a little bit, they'll disappoint you. They'll never feed you from the inside out. Truly, this is a time to go in, look at your heart, your soul, your spirit, look at your inner wisdom. What do you really want? And it's not the thoughts that you're going to think here, it's the feelings. How do I want to feel? I have been asking the universe for some time now, a sanctuary, a place I can call my own, a place that I can live the rest of my life out in, a place that feels like home, feels safe, feels welcoming. I work from home. I want a place that embraces me. And here the universe has given it to me. So you need to put out how you want to feel. Not, I want to be the best coach in the world. I want to have this many followers. I want to make this kind of money. I want to be top this, top that, top that. I guarantee you, you will not be satisfied, because that's chasing the outside life and it will never be enough. When you enrich and plant the seeds from within, and you allow that to grow and the roots to take, you will blossom slowly and surely and grow in abundance, in enrichment that you have never known before. So look at those seeds from the inside out. How do I want to feel? What am I passionate about? What is something that I want to do because I am compelled to do it, because I am driven to do it from the inside out, that I have not yet done or I have not yet succeeded at? And how can I ask the universe to help me? We're given things in the time when we're ready for it. So with the seeding, the watering, and the nurturing, and the synchronicity of the universe bringing the right people in at the right time, you will find when it's ready to grow, when it's ready to pick, or when it's ready to build. It's a lot of patience, but that patience isn't a waste, because everything you're doing in the meantime are tools and skills and perspectives and building ready for that growth, ready for that abundance. So whether you're seeding, or whether you're picking, or whether everything has come all at once, this is the time. This is the time now to really step forth and put forth what you truly desire from your heart, your soul, your spirit, that your mind can see clearly. It's not your mind down. It is your soul wisdom, that universal God type wisdom that resonates with your heart and truth, that goes to your spirit in action and allows your mind to know what it needs to know, when it needs to know it, thus creating clarity. Do not walk forward with a manual. Walk forward one step at a time, paying attention to your journey, because it is on that journey you will meet the people, you will see the things, you will learn the skills, you will embrace yourself one step at a time. And before you know it, you've reached a destination, not the destination, a destination that the seeds have grown and you can enjoy the fruits of your labor at that time. Then you'll plant more seeds. As I said, I have all of this going on. Once I'm moved and I'm settled, book 2, the coaching, the self-discovery, is getting into full activity. Then in the summer, book 3, Forgotten Seniors, will get into play. So I just know I'm in disruption at the present moment because I'm in transition. So things I wanted to complete right now, I'm not going to be able to, not fully, but I will, once I'm settled, be able to then concentrate and get on with things. And it's just a disruption of a few weeks. And for those few weeks, I will not be doing shows. I have 3,600 shows here for you, plenty to keep you going. I will be taking that time off and not putting pressure on myself to get my house in order, to get myself settled, to get acclimatized to where I am, and then back into sync again, and I will be in full production. So let this wonderful year be a year for you, whether you're seeding, whether you're harvesting, whether everything's come all at once, or whether you're waiting for that one thing to happen. Be open and willing to receive it. We never know when it's going to be given to us or how. And when it's given to us, we better be ready for it. That is what preparation is for in the quieter moments while you're waiting for it to happen. You have to be ready, because when it comes, it may come all at once, like it has for me, all at once. You think in the space of 5 months, 4 books, 1 move, and a planning of 2 more books to come in the space of 5 months, right? So it may come all at once. It may come one at a time. It may be that you have to wait longer because there's more to do in the preparation and then the synchronicity. Or maybe the universe is saying, I'm not quite clear what it is you want, right? Maybe you're not being quite clear, but remember, it's not an outside in. It's not from your head. Your head is the last one to know. The soul, universal God type wisdom that resonates with truth in your heart, that lifts your spirit into action and gives you the clarity of mind where you go, I know. I don't need to know how I know or what I know. I just know, and I'm trusting that knowingness, and I'm going to walk forward. So whatever is being dealt to you right now, even if something bad is happening, maybe it's something you need to clear away, to end, so that you may have a beginning. We cannot take garbage with us on this new journey. So maybe even before the seeding, you need to look at your life and go, this one or that thing or where I'm at is not serving me. What do I need to do to reset on a different frequency? A frequency of opportunity, a frequency of possibilities, a frequency of I'm possible, so that you can seed for a future. Maybe this year is just clearing out all of that so you can be open and willing to receive all that you need and deserve and are here for. So I wish everyone a wonderful week. I am going to be starting to pack, still looking for someone to come and help me move. But I also know that in my life, everything is last moment, however much I try to prepare. So I have to prepare for the last moment, do as much as I can. And at the last moment, the solution will arise. I also have to find someone for my beautiful flat companion here, my wonderful 90-year-old Audrey, somebody that can keep up with her because she still drives. She still does everything herself. She's an incredible woman. And I want someone to come in here that wants to share her life with her as I have. I'm going to miss her. She is really a beautiful woman. But now she can come down and stay with me. So there's always a rainbow out there. There is always clear skies. If all you can see is the clouds right now, if all you can see is the thunder, let the thunder clear everything. You know what life is like after a storm. The smell, the sweetness from the land after a heavy rainfall, right? It's refreshing. The land is being refreshed. So whatever's happening in your life right now, let it refresh you. Let it help you move forward. Let it help you know how you feel and what you really want. You may not yet have discovered what is your conviction, your purpose, but follow your passion. Listen to your heart. When your heart flutters, when your heart beats harder, when your heart gets excited, you're on the right path. Okay, folks? So here is to new beginnings, and may we embrace them in all ways possible. Let's let go of the old that does not serve us. Let us open arms to the unexpected, and let us be ready for whatever gift that is given to us, because truly it can be extraordinary and come all at once. So until next time, folks, bye for now. We hope that you enjoyed the show. There are so many more for you here on selfdiscoverywisdom.com. Just go to the podcast tag at the top there and you will see all the many genres and all 3,000 shows ready for your listening. We are here to serve you, to help you on your journey of life, and we know that through inspiration, it begets invitation. We are supported by you, the listeners, and those that we interview. Anything that you can spare us in donation would be greatly accepted, and we do hope that you enjoy the next show.